All right, so let's go ahead and get rid of our old save. We're gonna start a brand new one here. This will be 100 days, 7 days to die hardcore run. Wish me luck. First things first, we're gonna go ahead and new game. We're gonna go into the basic tab, set it to 5 days every blood moon and 10 enemies. We're gonna go ahead and drop airdrops down to every day, and we're gonna go ahead and all right, here we go. We're waking up, wiping the sweat off our brow, and we're gonna go ahead and just go run through this tutorial. The first thing I want to do is figure out where all the where's the trader at. The quickest way to do that is to do this tutorial. We're gonna go and place a bed down, go ahead and gather up a bunch more resources, because this is not the first time I've done this. I've done this 5 or 6 more times before this video came out, so I'm pretty proficient at it. We're gonna go ahead and make our wooden axe. We're gonna go ahead and immediately equip that thing, and equip our chop down our trees. We equip our pants for the added armor boost. Chop down this entire tree. We don't need all this wood right away, but I'm gonna go ahead and chop it down anyway, because I know in the future we will need this wood. So I'm gonna go ahead and chop it down all the way, chop it down completely. Now with that tree down, we're gonna go ahead and make a wooden club. Equip that wooden club. Get rid of that note. And keep on keeping on with the tutorial quest. Now our job right now is to craft a bow and arrow. We're gonna need stone, and we're gonna need some feathers. I'm gonna go ahead and grab those right now. 6 feathers, holy crap. Let's go. We're gonna go to make the primitive bow and the arrow all at the same time. Complete both of those quests. Now we have to start a base with our building block. We're going to craft that, place that down, and immediately just upgrade it. Once it's upgraded, we're just going to forget all about it. We don't need it. Again, same thing with the bedroll. We're not going to need that either. This is our hardcore run. We're just going to forget all about it. Now, same thing with the tree here. I'm going to go ahead and gather up all this stone, although I don't need it right now. I have enough to do what I need to do. I'm going to go ahead and gather it up anyway, because I know the future. I know it's coming. We're going to go ahead and use all this stone that we have for base building, campfires, and more importantly, as you'll see later on, arrows. Now, I've never used arrows in this game. I've always avoided using the bow at all costs. Usually I would use a melee weapon or something of that nature. However, on this playthrough, I've come to appreciate the bows. They do a surprisingly good job. Now that the tutorial is done and the trader has been marked, we're gonna go ahead and explore the inside of this camp, I guess you would call it. See if there's anything good here. We're gonna go ahead and loot it and raid it before making our way to the trader. Hopefully to get some good stuff before we even start. Now you'll see me do a couple things here. I'm gonna go ahead and put all my points into perception, because I have a build that I'm thinking about building at this stage in the game. I want to go spears. I played spears over on my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/TheFanaticDodo. Come watch me. Come hang out. Let's have some fun. But on that world, I have a spear, and I love it. I absolutely love it. I save a lot of ammo, and properly researched, the spear will do a heck of a lot of damage. So I fully intended to go spear build here. That didn't exactly work out. Wait till later to see what build I actually went in, but as of right now, I fully intended to do spears. That's why I put all my points into perception, so that I can later on do spearmaster, and after that do the one that helps me handle spears better. Now, as you can see, we're going around killing a bunch of zombies here, and we're gathering up as many books as we can. Usually over on my Twitch channel, we use the Twitch integration, and a bunch of people, as kind as you are, end up spawning in some stuff. We get a bunch of books that way. But here, there is no Twitch integration. It's just me. So I literally have to do everything on my own. I've never played 7 Days to Die like this before. In fact, this is my first time ever playing 7 Days to Die by myself. So this will definitely be interesting. We're gonna go ahead and finish gathering up everything in this trailer before exiting this door. And I can hear a zombie in the washroom. We're gonna go take care of him real quick. Now, I've never really used melee weapon, this melee weapon here, this club. This is really my first time using the club in this fashion, and I'm absolutely loving it. It can pretty much knock any zombie down on a critical hit, and I love that. We're going to loot up this ambulance, loot up this drum barrel, and go and get ready to take on this Zombino in here. Hit him twice, he's down. Hit him again, finish him off. Let's go. I'm looking around here. I'm gonna go ahead and keep looting this little aid station. And this is where the first surprise of the run kind of comes to me. I hear something, it breaks, it's a zombie coming up right behind me. I assume the zombie came from the roof. Hard to tell exactly where that zombie came from, but we're gonna go ahead and deal with her regardless. Go ahead, and there's a big mama coming through. I'm trying to figure out what my game plan here is. What are my options? She immediately breaks that door, and I just go ahead and say, you know what, we're gonna swing for the fence here. Go ahead and try to take her down. Now, I am using power attacks with this wooden club. That's why my stamina is going down really quickly. But at the end of the day, as long as we kite her around, the victory is assured. Big Mama over here taking tons of hits to go down. And I wasn't sure exactly how much health the Big Mama had, but I did get a critical headshot. Head exploded. And I saw another zombie kind of floating around here. You can kind of see her in that dresser right there. We're gonna go and take care of that nurse. Not nearly as bad as the Big Mama was. This nurse went down fairly easy. Now, I know by the layout of this first aid station that we are pretty much done here. The first aid station wasn't that big to begin with. We're gonna go ahead and hey! It's a freaking handgun. Let's go. Handgun in the first toilet of the game. How huge is that? That's absolutely outstanding. What crazy luck that is. You absolutely love to see it. I can't believe we found a shotgun. Holy crap. I mean, a pistol. A 9mm. I'm so excited. Huge. And it's actually a pistol. It's not a pipe pistol or nothing. It's crazy. As you can see from my excited voice, that I was actually very happy to receive an actual pistol this early in the game. On top of that, we got some armor. We're getting some armor here. Some pretty high level armor, tier 3 scrap armor in the loot chests. I'm over here looking for repair kits because I know the 9mm pistol needs repair kits in order for it to be truly effective. Right now, my pistol's at less than half durability, and if I start shooting that thing off at the wrong time, I'm gonna run. It's gonna break, and I won't be able to use it anymore. Now that the compound's clear, I'm gonna go ahead and make my way over to the trader. Trader looks to be about 850 meters away. There's a couple different things I want to do with the trader. It's 9 a.m. If I get there soon enough, I can start doing trader quests. The reason I want to do trader quests is, one, I want to buy a cooking pot. Believe it or not, one of the last times I died on one of my last runs was because I ran out of water. And so I don't want that to happen again. And if I do enough quests for the trader, I'll actually be able to get water filters that you can use for a dew collector. And I'll be able to harvest my own water from the rain. What? Pipe machine gun? Holy crap. As you can see here, I was actually able to get a pipe machine gun as well as a 9mm all in the beginning area. I think this is probably one of the luckiest drops I've ever seen. Actually really excited to have that. So we're gonna go ahead and make our way towards the trader. Trader, it is a long way away, so I'm going to go ahead and speed up this footage for you, stopping to show you every time we either pick something up or kill an enemy. Enjoy the montage. I stopped by here to craft some arrows. I'm not sure what lies ahead, but I want to make sure I'm ready for anything. I did have a bow from the beginning of the tutorial. I'm going to go ahead and craft as many arrows as possible. It's going to be 22 of them. I'm going to craft all of those. I'm going to continue to keep going forward while those are crafting in the background. As we move further towards the trader, I noticed that we're actually in a small city type area here. And for those of you guys who watch us on Twitch, twitch.tv/thefranticdodo, you might recognize this place because this is actually the house I live in on our stream server. If you guys want to come join on that, you're more than welcome. Again, twitch.tv/thefranticdodo. Hope to see you there. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and take out the zombies around here, and we're gonna go ahead and loot up a wrong harvester, because if I remember correctly, there should be a tool chest here that might have some good stuff in it. I also know that there's many zombies around the wrong harvester, so we're gonna go ahead and kill those guys as well for their XP. He kind of comes out of nowhere, but that's okay. Nothing we can't handle. Now with that zombie dead, we're gonna go ahead and take a look around and see if there's anything worth looting. I'm not able to find anything in the shed itself, but just outside the shed, I do come across a backpack. Not really worth anything, just a piece of cord. And then we're gonna go ahead and bring out that bow that I made all those arrows for earlier. Because if in my stream world is anything to go by, there's gonna be a ton of zombies and a ton of enemies in the mortician's house yard. So we're gonna go ahead and jump on this fence, take out any zombies we might find lurking about. We're able to take her out with a sneak shot. And then we're going to go ahead and jump on the fence and just work our way around the yard. We're going to go ahead and claim the mortician's house as our main house on this world as well. I'm very familiar with it. It's got a bunch of bookshelves in there, a bunch of good stuff. But it's also very dangerous. We do have to be careful. As you see here, I'm going to go ahead and scan the yard, making sure there's no enemies in sight. This is a hardcore world. And if I die, we stay dead. We just gotta double check, triple check, quadruple check, and it seems to be clear. Anybody here? Anybody home? That's when I notice a tourist jumping over the fence there. They're slow, nothing to really worry about. And again, the main goal here is going to go ahead and be the mortician's house. So my plan is to go ahead and break in We're gonna go ahead and store our stuff there. We're gonna drop our land claim block, make some temporary chests, store some stuff, that way I'm not encumbered, and then go ahead and go to the trader once that's available. You'll see me make a door here real quick, and then we're gonna go ahead and get ready to fight that tourist, get him off our yard. Doors made, doors placed, and let's go see where this big boy's at. Now he seems to have lost track of me here, so we're gonna go ahead and take advantage of the bow and get some sneak shots in, hopefully take him down. That is a hit, not a headshot though, unfortunately. I'm gonna go ahead and shoot a couple more times, but hey, I'm not the greatest with the bow. Maybe with some practice. We're bringing out old trusty here, the old bash him in the head technique. Go ahead and take him down that way. It does take several swings, but eventually big boy does go down. Get my arrow back, and now I'm going to go back inside. I want to make some temporary storages. I'm going to place a land claim block down here. That'll stop any zombies from respawning once they're dead. I'm going to make some storage boxes. Nothing fancy, nothing major, just something that will clear out my inventory. I'm not really focused on organization just yet, although I will organize it to some degree. You'll see me organize it into two different things. One is going to be resources, and the other is going to be medical/food. And this is just for my reference, just so I can keep better track of where things are and what I have. And this is just, again, temporary until I can make a more permanent solution. So as you can see here, we're going to go ahead and organize based on resource first. Anything resource reliant will go in there. And then you'll see me go ahead and do medical next. Medical/food. I am going to throw away these seeds because I'm nowhere near ready for farming just yet, and I want to keep my inventory nice and simple. There's the medicine. I'm going to go and drop that stuff off. Again, I love a clear inventory, and vanilla 100 days only gives you so many slots. You'll see me grab some stone here, that way I can make me a campfire. Again, the goal is to get water up and running as soon as possible. That is what killed me last time. I did not want to make another mistake like that. The campfire is going to be the first thing we get up and running. Again, I still need a cooking pot, and I still need some filters, make it more sustainable. But trust me guys, when you're playing this game, water, you will need it a lot. We go ahead and take out the zombie in the living room. Again, we put down that land claim block so he will not respawn, nothing to worry about. And we go ahead and start cleaning up the area. And since this is going to be my forever home, at least for this playthrough, I do want it to look nice. We go ahead and knock down all the doors that are locked so that we can place our own doors down there later in the future. And we're going to go ahead and loot up as much stuff as we can carry. We're not going to go downstairs quite yet. Instead, we're going to go here to the living room. Now, if there's, again, I live in this house on my stream world, twitch.tv/FranticDodo. So I know what's in there. That's why you see me put this hatch down. I'm going to go ahead and trigger these guys. And then I'm going to run back here, activate my hatch, and take him out with my trusty club. We were able to get a loot bag there. Inside of it, some 9mm rounds, so this will definitely come in handy later. And there's another guy sleeping over there. I'm going to see if I can't get a critical club hit. I cannot. He heard me coming. So we'll take him out while he's down. No big deal. We're going to go ahead and finish looting up this room while we're here. That is a 2x scope mod schematic. We're going to go ahead and learn that. And then I'll go ahead and loot up the rest of the stuff in this room, including all of these books. I got really lucky here on this bookshelf. There was like 5 or 6 different books there. We definitely learned them all. After which we went ahead and got the rest of the loot out of this room and continued upon our way throughout the rest of the first floor. All right, food, let's go. Give me some water. Again, we're hoping for water here because water definitely killed me last time. I really did not want that to happen again. So we searched the rest of the kitchen, hopefully to get some food, some water, some stuff we can use. Didn't really find much here, but again, we're gonna go ahead and break down all the doors that we see that are locked. That way I can replace them with my own doors and be able to use them whenever I need to. I only do this with the doors that are locked though, because the ones that are unlocked, they're already good to go. I really don't need to mess with them. In fact, later on you'll see me just repair those. That way we can stave off any impromptu zombie attacks. We're gonna go ahead and pick up the rest of the stuff here. We're gonna break down all the doors. Only the ones that are locked though. All while keeping an eye on the time. Again, I do want to go to the merchant sometime today. I just didn't expect to find the same house from my stream world here. Now here's where we get kind of lucky because we've actually found another 9mm in this red purse here. I wasn't sure what to do, whether to sell it or scrap it. So we ended up holding on to it for now. We're going to go ahead and continue on. I run into a crawler here, very interesting, and looks to be an ambush. Good thing I had these hatches already made. There's at least 2 of them in here. We go ahead and take out the big guy, and there's the third. So we go ahead and swing at both of them. I'm not too concerned with the crawler. Ah, there's a 4th. Big fight here, big fight. Again, stamina is going to be my biggest concern here. We're gonna go ahead and take them out one at a time. We do have a crawler, and I want to say her name was Marlene. I'm not too sure. Come on, come on, come on. The thing is, I don't want to fight both of them at the same time. Stamina is definitely an issue for me this early in the game. And if I get too close to that hatch, as you're about to see, the crawler will be able to damage me, and I really won't be able to damage him. So I come up with a plan. I'm going to go ahead and open this, let him come through, and just whack him as he makes his way towards me. He's a crawler. He's extremely slow. And once we confirm that all the zombies are out of the garage, we go ahead and spec more into Spearmaster. Again, I fully intend to go Spear here. Our main weapon will be Spear. So once those points are put in, I'm going to go ahead and scavenge the rest of the room. We do find a wrench. We're going to go ahead and put that on our hotbar real quick. We got a syringe. This is actually working out really well this round. And then we're going to keep on looting. Now the main goal is, again, to make this our main house. So I'm going to go ahead and remove all the dead bodies, all the coffins, all the caskets, anything I can find that isn't visually pleasing. We're just going to go ahead and get rid of it. Not necessarily for the resources are fine at all. But just because I don't like the way it looks. I'm going to go and jump up here, grab all the loot in the rafters. I knew there was loot here because, again, this is my main house on my mainstream world. Now, I have no idea what is in the loot until I open it. But lo and behold, we got some lockpicks. Those are going to come in handy later. Trust me. I'm going to grab this backpack. And with the first floor complete, we're going to go ahead and head back out to find that trader. Pretty sure it's going to be Jen again. But you never know. Now, the reason why I said it would be Jen again is because Jen lives next to the mortician's house on my stream world. And if my stream world's anything to go by, she'd be here as well. As we clear that wall, it becomes evident that it is indeed Trader Jen. Let's go. We go ahead and talk to Jen while looting up the area. We're super glad to be getting a bunch of water this early in the game. We get the job that's closest to us, 165 meters away, pretty much across the street, and we go ahead and leave. I totally forgot to loot Jen. I'm pretty sure we could have found some forged books there, but I was in a hurry to try to get this quest done before nightfall. We take out a few zombies along the route, and then we continue on to the quest location, all while being careful not to run out of stamina while in the city, because you don't want to be caught without stamina and being surrounded by zombies. We take out him as well. There's not going to be another crawler on the floor. We take it out. Again, XP is XP. We're going to want to get as much as that as possible. With 2 hits, he's done skis, and we go to the quest location. Oddly enough, some of you may actually recognize this spot. This is actually where Night Crystal lives on our stream world. And I've actually been in here before during stream. It is a pretty nice house. And if memory serves, also buried in books, which I can definitely use. Mailbox was definitely disappointing. And now we're going to start with our pre-loot. One thing you'll notice in this run is I'm always going to pre-loot first. That's where we go in, we loot, and then we start our quest. That way we get twice as much loot for the same amount of quests. It does take longer, so I can't do as many quests per day, but double the loot, double the zombies, double the XP, that's worth it to me. So we're gonna go ahead and clear out all the zombies while looting. You'll see us pick up some actually really good books here. I'm gonna back up. Oh, dude. Huge. We're gonna go ahead and loot up the rest of the living room as well as the kitchen. Again, our goal is to find loot books as well as water. Now I know I'm harping a lot about water, but I can't stress to you enough just how desperate I was for water on my last run, that I am extremely hopeful we find water in this run. It was my main cause of death, and I was very disappointed. So after searching the kitchen, we are stuck in this hallway. Again, looking for that sweet, sweet water. Failed to find it. Medicine cabinet had nothing in it as well. And then we have the choice, left or right. We end up going left, searching everything we can. We got some wood, which is going to be great. I use wood a lot here on this run for hatches. You'll see that hatches are very important, at least to me. If used correctly, they're extremely valuable. We take out that zombie easy. And again, since this is a pre-clear and we don't plan on living here, I'm going to go ahead and search up all these garments. We end up getting some armored shoes, which I put on right away. And then we continue searching the rest of the house. We find some ammo, huge, especially since we have both 7.62 and a 9mm. And there's that door that's locked that leads back through that hallway. Ended up taking it down just in case we need to leave quickly, then head up the stairs in search of that loot room. We take a peek. We see someone sleeping. And I want to take advantage of this as best we can. So I pull out my bow and try to line up the shot. Again, I want that critical damage, so I'm trying to sneak, but I can't really get on top of the stairwell while crouched, so I have to jump and then crouch. Instantly got a kill. Sneak shot, huge. Start looting the entire attic, anything that I can get my hands on, searching for books and other useful items. I'm sneaking across this here as well, just in case there's another zombie. There is. He's alerted towards me, so we just go ahead and bash him right on the head. He goes down quickly. But when I turned around, I was not expecting it, friend. Not gonna lie, he came out of nowhere. I bashed him in as well. This one takes me a little bit longer because I'm short on stamina. But he eventually goes down. Easy peasy. We start taking a look around, and that's when I see it. The loot. Not gonna lie, the loot was pretty dang awesome. We got a lot of good books in this run. So we go and grab those up. Also, we swap out our wooden club with the pipe baton. I'm not sure if the pipe baton is considered a club or not. I imagine it is, and I imagine it's a better version. So we just go ahead and use that, guys. Let me know down below. Is the club and baton the same thing? Let me know. So we open up, crack a book. Again, this run has been amazing for books. Open up that as best we can. And we get some more bangers. We got some vehicle books, some bar brawling books, and a home repair book. Super cool. We tried to repair a pipe baton there. Did not have the straight iron pipes for it. No big deal though. One more thing we had to do before we actually started our quest was pre-loot the garage. You never know what you're gonna find. We start with the car on the outside, nothing major there. Start with the trash on the outside, nothing major there as well. And then we head on inside, where we're greeted with absolutely nobody. As it turns out, this place is seemingly empty. We take a look around, don't see anybody. Start search and loot, don't see anybody. And wow, where did he come from? Just appeared out of nowhere. My only guess was that he was in the rafters waiting to pounce. Either way, easy prey. We finish looting up the garage, double checking everything, and then we get ready to actually start the quest. Again, this was just a pre-loot, but now that we know where everyone's at and where all the loot is, the actual quest should be easy. We run back here to the starting point. Hit the start quest button, and we're in it to win it now, folks. Well, I am gonna go a little bit slower on this run, simply for the fact that things do kind of change a bit. Although I have a good idea where stuff is, there is never any guarantee. We take that one down, and this guy comes out of the bathroom again. The zombies are the enemies in this house on a different starting location, but the items themselves should be the same. We take him out as well. Again, the pipe baton is definitely stronger than the wooden club. Wooden club takes me 3 hits to take them down, whereas this one only takes me 2. We do get another awesome book. It's a fireman book. We grab that, and we get some paper, some more Shotgun Weekly, and some medical journals. Them in themselves are not that great. It's useful, sure, but not really. We're gonna go ahead and loot up the rest of these books. Another good one, armor doesn't slow you down while in combat. That's awesome. Definitely a good place to find these books. We're gonna go ahead and also re-loot our kitchen, but nothing major was found here. We did get a pumpkin. Not sure if that's gonna be super useful or not. And then we did get some sandwiches, which we just ate right away to stave off that hunger that we're starting to feel. Now, we're gonna go check the toilet again. Hopeful for either water or weapons. Nothing there. We're gonna re-loot this room once again. There's nothing you haven't seen already. Zombie in this corridor. It's a new one, but she goes down really easy as well. Rechecking this, we did get some new armor. Super cool, super useful. We actually wear both of them immediately. And we continue on. We head up the stairs, again, going slow, not knowing what to expect. I fully expected there to be another zombie here in that corner, but it appears not. They're in a new spot again, and I don't know where they are. I just know that there are here somewhere. So, slow and steady wins this raid. That's when I noticed our boy here sleeping. We put a quick arrow in his neck, and he's good to go. I try to go back over there to retrieve my arrow, The less I have to craft, the better. And that's when I noticed that there's an ammo pile. We grab that. No arrow to pick up, unfortunately, but we grab it nonetheless. I go ahead and put that 7.62 ammo into my machine gun, just in case. And I continue on with my trusty bow. I know from last time there was a zombie right here, but again, no, they fooled me. Instead, he's sitting right here. And if last time was anything to go by, there's going to be another zombie just around this corner. Is there? Let's find out. Yep, there is one here. They are sleeping. I'm going to try to get a headshot here. And 3 up, 3 down. Got him. So I'm going to head back, check out, make sure we're all loaded, and then I'm going to go ahead and start looting. All right, with the ammo. The loot was pretty much on par with what we got the first time. We did get some more magazines, shotgun Messiah, and we did get some more armor that we can use, as well as some food, which I immediately ate. The rest of the loot wasn't that special. Just some medicine, some food, and a crate that held some magazines. And with that, the first quest was complete. We headed back to Jen's to turn in the quest. It was getting pretty late at this time. We went ahead and got the crafting bundle magazine. We went to see what she had. I was hoping she would have some sharp sticks magazines, because again, we were going for spears this run. Keep moving. But I didn't see any that she had, so instead we bought a cooking pot for the water, and we went ahead and grabbed the next closest quest that she had for zombie clearing, and then we called it a night. Heading back home, I knew we didn't have enough time to do another quest, so instead I wanted to go ahead and empty my inventory and proceed to clear out the rest of the house, or as much as possible. The main floor might have been cleared, but we still have the upstairs, the attic, and the basement to do, and they're all full of zombies. I also wanted to get that cooking pot on the fire ASAP so that I can start making my own water, and so that's exactly what I did. After crafting some wood hatches, I got ready to take on the rest of the house. I started by clearing out the rest of the bottom, cleaning it up as much as possible. Again, this was going to be the main house that we'd spent our entire playthrough on. I wanted it to look good. Not only that, but if anything happened while I was inside the house, I'd want to direct access to any one of the exits that we found. So, cleaning this up was actually going to be beneficial for me in the long term. Cleaning up the hallway did take some time, since stamina was an issue that I had to deal with constantly. Taking out these traps weren't too bad, but our inventory space was getting logged down. We had to clear that out real quick, and then we finished taking out this last block, and that will be the end of day 1.